AI buddy, seamless help for freelancers in Kordiam. And I say welcome to the stage, Sebastian Butt, full-stack developer at the German newspaper Badische Neueste Nachrichten.
Hi.
Sebastian, welcome to the stage. Please take a seat. Not take a seat, but take your place. Sebastian, great to have you here. You will showcase a prompt database platform which is used to gather and distribute AI knowledge in the editorial team and in almost every other department in your company. And we are looking forward to that. Your stage, Sebastian.
Yes, actually, thank you for the invitation. My name is Sebastian. I'm from the Badische Neueste Nachrichten, which is a local newspaper in Karlsruhe. And I started actually it was a little program. It was a database used to remember prompts for OpenAI, for ChatGPT, actually. And the thing is, the tool went through the roof. It started growing, and I'm working on the tool for more than 3 years now. And the basic ideas were AI as a tool for everybody, not just for the editorial department, to centralize the prompt know-how, to save workflows everyone in the company develops when using AI. Many people tried ChatGPT, started to do their own little steps towards AI, and the goal was simply to put all of this into one platform and make it available for everyone in the company. The next goal was simply to create cost control in the company. As everyone knows, if you're using OpenAI, you most likely have an OpenAI or ChatGPT Plus account, which is, I think, $20 a month. And if you add this for 100 employees, you're starting to quickly go into very high numbers there. And also, you don't need an OpenAI account to use the AI buddy. You can simply share it in your VPN network for everyone to use it and to get, to make your first steps towards AI. Actually, the user interface is not the classical OpenAI thing. You don't have messaging from top to bottom with multiple chats. You have one on the left side, the input window, and on the right side, the output window, which makes it possible to compare your texts, which is really useful when using AI as an editorial. You don't have to scroll up and down to see your last answer. You can simply compare them and make changes to whatever the AI suggests to you. It's possible. While developing, I added all the features that are useful or that are right now in ChatGPT. You can upload images, PDF files, Excel files, and audio, which means you can transcribe MP3 or MP4, whatever stuff you recorded with your smartphone, and use the transcribed audio to enhance the text you're generating. For example, if you've transcribed an interview, you get a block of text. I can show that later. And with OpenAI, with a simple prompt, you can say, analyze the text and separate it into the different speakers so that you don't have to manually go through the text and create paragraphs with the speakers. And all these functions are included. Then there's an image generator. You can use it to create photos or illustrations within AI buddy. And the cost control thing. And the main part is the prompt and knowledge database, which I can show you on my live system, if it works. Wait a second. Need my mouse. So make it a little bit bigger. This is the system. You've got a drop-down menu here where you can select all the prompts we've gathered for the company, like create an email from your notes or solve a crossword riddle or something. And it's possible to use the main menu to have even more prompts. These are the prompts for the editorials, and there is one particular I'd like to show. Let me get to it here. And I need a little example text here. Wait a second. I'm going to import some text from our website. Got like, let's take this one here. I just copy the URL here and paste it into the import field. And now I've got the text from the article, which actually bypasses the paywall. I've got the text from the article in the input field and just click send. And then ChatGPT is generating something I specifically asked it to do, but I didn't enter a prompt. The prompt was already saved here with this selection box. And now we're getting I don't know what's the word for Redigierhilfe actually. Does anyone know? Or we can even ask. Let me wait a second, it's got a translator. Redigierhilfe. Let's see what AI says. Editing assistance, great. Yeah, it's an editing assistance. So I'm getting a new kicker, a new headline, which all targets my specific input. I said the headline has to be 80 chars long, for example. The headline has to have the location in the headline, and so on. So I specifically told in the prompt what to do here. Then there is some open questions for this text, like it's German now, it's a little hard to translate. If there are some Unklarheiten, I don't know. And it automatically generates a SEO headline and a SEO teaser, search engine optimization teaser. Then you've got the typical chat Verlauf, chat history down here. So you can click the answers and then the answer is entered back into the input field. So you can swap back and forth between the answers from ChatGPT and your own. And you can do another neat trick here. You can select a model. It's possible to define models which are currently in use here. The latest one is ChatGPT 4.1, which is actually a really good improvement over the old 4.0. You can even go and select GPT Search, which does the following. I'm going to delete the text here. You can make a web search while using the AI to, let's just ask who is, or I need to do this in German actually. Wer ist der deutsche Bundeskanzler? Normally you would think that the model is only trained until, I think, October 2023, and it should not be able to tell who is actually right now the German Chancellor. But if you enable the GPT search model, like here, you can see that the answer I got is actually Friedrich Merz, which is correct right now. So the AI has the ability to right now do a web search, calculate whatever it finds there, and present an answer to me. You can use this to actually go to a news web page and tell it to summarize the latest news articles or something, which opens a lot of possibilities in the OpenAI body. At BNN, we are using it, for example, to analyze our dashboards, which, for example, you have a list of articles which created the most media time, then import this dashboard into the AI body and ask questions for the dashboard. Like, can you create me a suggestion based on those 10 articles you see here, in which way I can improve on that article based on user needs. And there's actually a prompt for that. Let me look it up. There are user need prompts. I can do Fortschreibungsideen, another hard word. Let me import the article again. And just click on the button. Again, I don't have to input any text besides the current input text. Oh, I see I've got the search module enabled, which takes some time here, actually. But the thing is, now there's a prompt which analyzes the text and detects there's a user need, which is called educate me. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the user needs, but I think most of you are. We've got a user need called erklär's mir genau, which is educate me. And the AI buddy now starts to create ideas for the editors to write the article in other user needs. It gives specific information on how to keep on iterating on that article. And the thing is, we can export this data from the AI buddy and create, let me see if I have a screenshot of that. Over here. Yeah, actually, need to zoom in. Oh, doesn't work. We create an email newsletter which does exactly that. It scans the dashboards from our friends at DPR Drive and gets the information on whichever articles got most clicks or most media time and presents this information with a little email to our editorials, which then use it to create new stories based on the AI recommendations and on the actual new user need. Besides from the prompt database, which, oh, I see I'm not logged in correctly here. Wait a second. Can't access the admin menu right now. So this is the prompt database. As you can see, we've got several categories here, like in Redaktion, Editorial. There are maybe 20 or even more prompts here. And if I click on, let's say, the Redigierhilfe, you can see there's a lot of options I can set to improve my prompting. For example, you can just force to use a specific model. You can set the temperature of the model. You can use formatting stuff. And there's an option which is quite hard to explain, but you can actually do prompt training. So you just you don't only apply one prompt. You can go through a chain of thought process. You can say, for example, analyze the input text I gave to you, create a new article with the user need, educate me from that, and afterwards, on the answer from that, you can use another prompt, which, for example, checks the logic in the first response, or which checks if the input is only used from the input text, which is very useful if you are trying to prevent hallucinations. So you are able to do that here with the control prompt or with the Nachbearbeitungsprompt, after work prompt, I don't know. And another big thing which is integrated here are the so-called knowledge bases. I switch into the knowledge bases. It looks mostly like the prompt configuration, but there is one user personas, user needs over here. The knowledge bases, as you can see here, it's lots of text. It's maybe 10 or more pages of A4. And this knowledge base information is actually a description on what is the user need. Which you can see here. And this knowledge base is put into place in many of the prompts you've seen up front. So we can centralize the information on what is a user need, save that, and use it in all the prompts over here. And another feature I added lately is it's possible to even import knowledge base data from external URLs. I can show you that with the maybe I'll just create a new one. Wait a second. We've got a lot of content here right now. Let me do this. Weather data for, let's say, Karlsruhe. I can then use I need some specific data here. This one? Yeah, I've got this website. I'll just simply copy the URL. And here on this website, I've got this fancy table, which actually says it's 16.3 degrees Celsius right now. If I put that URL into here and press OK, it's on the bottom, I guess, now. You can see that the importer or the web scraper imported all the data belonging to the temperature, and actually it's here in the data. But I'm gonna do some neat trick. I can select. I don't see that right now. I'm trying to get. It's just table. I'm trying to get a CSS selector here to even more specifically target the data in the table. Need to save again. Should actually create a reload button. And now I only imported the data for this table. And I can use that now. Let me do a new prompt. And copy that weather Karlsruhe. And copy that into this prompt. And now I'm saying, schreib mir einen Artikel über das Wetter in Karlsruhe. Bestimmt ganz viele Rechtschreibfehler eingebaut, aber das ist nicht so schlimm. Now I'm able to use this prompt, Wetter Karlsruhe, to actually access the website in the background, call the data from this website and put it into the prompt. Wait a second, need to change the model. That didn't work, I guess. Second try. And as you will see, we should have the temperature of 16.3 degrees here, which is correct. Which comes directly from here. So I'm able to use a prompt and combine it with actual web data, which is not possible in ChatGPT, as far as I know, besides from the search module. And as you can see here in the chat history, there's a system prompt, write me an article on weather in Karlsruhe. Then there is the knowledge base, which contains the data, and then here's my answer to that. So I can use the AI buddy to create like a Wikipedia of data, or to import data from the company's intranet, for example, to automatically create Stellenanzeigen, listings on LinkedIn, for example, and to automate all kinds of processes with this software. Besides that, as I said, there's an image generator which I can use to create images, Rechtschreibkontrolle, Editorial. And the thing is, the topic is seamless integration into Kordiam. It's not possible to do that right now, but we are planning on using the AI buddy in. Wait a second, lost my mouth again. In the importer field. Yeah. Now it's on this screen. Sorry. We are planning to integrate the AI buddy into the Kordiam system for the freelancers, so that you don't see that here, but it would be really nice to have a button here to access a prompt which is saved in the AI buddy, and to use it on the headline, to create a new headline with specific informations that are saved in the AI buddy, and which enables us to use our own system to control whatever prompts we are needing in Kordiam. And I hope it's on the agenda soon. Yeah. Well, Yeah, let me check my presentation. There's some German stuff here. I don't think that's interesting for you, but we made it's 2 years ago that we made this experiment here. We tried to create Polizeimeldung, police messages with AI, and compared which message created more media time and how long it took our editors to generate those messages. And we came to the conclusion that when using AI, and especially the AI buddy, you're going to save like at least 3 minutes for every police article you create, and which sums up, if you think about it, you're creating maybe 5 or 10 police articles a day, and then you're saving half an hour or even more with that tool.